Hi again, I just thought I'd show you this. I haven't actually bought this one lately, I've had this stored in storage. Unfortunately, it's a great strong mower, but they're not really in demand anymore. People don't really want them, they're heavy, and to be honest, the mower, it's a bit blunt. I think the blade's actually bent there a little bit, so this is probably at the end of its life now as a mower, but it has got a Kohler Command 6 engine on it, which is, you know, a good make Kohler. Last time I tried it started. It's overhead valve, and that's going to come off, so the rest will be off to the scrapyard, and the engine I'll keep. I think I've got the box for it, but I should probably just sell the box, because I think people more likely be looking for a box, I think, than the proper mower. Really, it needs a bit of work on it. It's probably the engine on its own. If I think I've got somewhere I want to put it onto, but if not, I think the engine's probably on its own is worth more than the actual lawnmower. So it just makes sense taking it off, and it's easier to store as well if I don't do anything with it at the moment. So that's going to be my job soon. I don't think it's very hard to get off. A couple of bolts there, it'll be pretty straightforward, I think. They might not be, oh, I can't get to underneath the front ones. The back ones, they might have a threads actually that are nut welded it. No, I'm looking at the wrong bit there. So yeah, it is a bit tight in there, but hopefully they're welded on underneath. If they're welded on underneath, they'll undo okay. They'll just lift off, but we shall see. It is a shame, but you know, these old cylinder ones are made for big old gardens, and if people want lines now, they get a rotary one with a roller on the back. These are heavy old things, they sort of drag away with you. I've got another one stored at my dad's somewhere, which has got it's got a Tecumseh engine on, but that's actually got the little tow seat with a roller on as well. I think we're intending to keep that, and actually that did cut alright, so we'll probably hang on to that one. But this one, like I said, will be on its way to the scrap heap after the engine's off. I don't really think there's much more else I could take off it, even what I could sell. I don't really think there's much on it worth much, to be honest. The handle might be. I'll probably take that off. Yeah, because it would fit an old rotator if not a lawnmower. So yeah, probably I'll take that off because it's got that little clip and that on it. But actually, that'll be about it really. They will be, I'm sure it'll be chain driven in there, so not really much I'll bother taking off. I think if I tried to sell anything off it, I'd be waiting a long time, so I don't want to be sort of stuck with parts. The only thing I possibly could take off, if it's good, and I think it's alright, is the actual clutch cable, but then again it's a little bit frayed there, so I doubt I'll even bother with that. So yeah, what I'll do, I haven't tried to start it today, I'll set it up now, then put the camera on my head, and then I'll show you it start. Just going to try to check where choke is. It must have its own individual choke somewhere else, I think. Anyway, I'll find it and I'll show you. Looking around, the choke was on the carb. I should have known. So yeah, we'll give it a start in a second. There you go. I thought it was okay, it started to run well. So when I first got it, I thought that the recoil was broke, but all is quite clever. Sets for different, wherever the engine is, on different machines. Yeah, so you heard it running. You can see it runs really well. Them clutches were making a rattling noise here, but that's not going to be an issue anymore because it won't be on here. So that's what that little rattling noise was. But I don't know how well you could hear me, but I just mentioned that it's got 3 setting holes there for the recoil. So if you got it on a different type of machine, you can just put it wherever you like. Well, that's quite a good idea. So there, yeah, not much more to say about this. I think it's probably an old Atco. I haven't even been able to find a plate on it, so I think it's probably an old Atco. So yeah, I'll just show you that. I'll get that engine off now. So just before I go, that's what it is. It's 180cc. It's a Command 6, so I'm sure that means have 6 horsepower. And there you go. Kohler engines. Wisconsin, USA, assembled in Mexico. So there we go. It took about, I suppose, 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. Bolts were a little bit tricky to get to because they had to be held from underneath. They weren't actually welded on. So it's off anyway. I didn't want to take anything else off. The only thing I will take off is that handle. That is it then. The cables weren't that good, so I just cut them. There's the engine off. Tip that for you to see a little bit. There, it's all off. Nice and easy to get off. So now the sort of rest, the carcass, will be off to the scrapyard. Probably off to China or something to make some cheap end mower or some rubbish what you buy from Poundland or somewhere like that breaks after 5 minutes. This mower probably, I don't know, I imagine probably 30, 40 year old, if not older. I think the engine had, what did the engine have on it? The engine, it did say some date on there, I remember reading. It says the engine conforms to US phase 95 to 98. But that's if this is the original engine for the machine anyway. The machine looks a bit older than that to me. But anyway, yeah, like I said, it'll be off to make some rubbish, more likely make some rubbish that won't last many years. Or many days if it's from stuff from like Poundland or something, but anyway. That one's done. I've got another, it's the more cheaper Quail Cast 43, I think it could be. That's got an engine on that as well. I'll see if the engine starts, and if that starts okay, I shall break that for spares as well. I just need these big old lumpy things out of the way. So anyway, I've babbled on enough about this engine and mower. So yeah, we'll leave the video there. So thanks for watching. I'll be along with another video again soon.